Oops, that was a weird scene, wasn't it? Okay, so we got somewhere so far. I'm going to start this Virtualbox back up. I'm sorry, that was really abrupt. I guess there was too many things running on this old PC of mine. So it just decided to go ahead and end the stream for me. So we'll try not to get to that point again. We're restoring the virtual machine. It should just pop up on screen real soon here. Should be right where we left off. Hopefully it didn't kill it. Yeah, cool. So this is what we tried doing right before the stream crashed. So this is part 2 of an unfortunate event. This might still like fail. I've been kind of putting this part off, but now we got G-parted. We tried a few random things near the end of that last stream, so maybe it's better that this is a whole new stream. We're starting off in a live version, live environment from the NixOS 2111 installation on an 8 GB partition, and we're going to install a fresh root and give it a 2 GB swap, and then from there we're just going to drag and drop our old configuration.nix Flake stuff, a result folder basically, into the whatever folder it needs to sit in, maybe the root, and see what happens. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mute for a second, and I'm gonna do that. So we're just gonna run through the G-parted steps. I figure we'll leave the music playing for just a little bit here, because I'm going to be rebooting and doing stuff anyway. So I might go ahead and go to the cool scene. Go ahead and reboot straight off here. Let's look through the live CD real quick. Pretty minimal. Not a whole lot going on in here. Xterm. Get the manual. That's about it. So we're going to restart here. Actually, let's shut down. Give her a good shutdown, and then we'll go back out to the Virtualbox environment. Transition, kind of nice. Oh, it really doesn't. See if we can get it to. Whoa, that didn't work, did it? Well, whatever's happening, I kind of don't like it. Did that work? Kind of broke it. I kind of broke the scene. Thing behind the scenes. That gets us back out to where we were. It's okay. You guys can see what's going on now. The reason why this is all weird is because I wanted to get it to where like the settings box popped up, and I figured out a way to do it, and it's all janky, but it worked. So from here we're going to take out the storage. Take out the device, the optical drive. Remove. Just straight up remove it, and then start up the disk again. There. Not going to have anything to boot from. Look at this. I didn't do anything. It's just there's nothing there. It like doesn't know what to even think about doing. So that's silly. We'll put the device back in. That was silly. So we'll put the ID, the optical drive back in. I'm reading the thing, not saying the right thing. Put that back in there. We'll go back to our workspace mode. Because that was pretty funny, honestly. I'm just kind of skipping steps right now. Because I'm kind of not thinking this will work correctly, but it should work just fine. Oh, we need to reboot it again. Alright, so while this boots up, we're going to kind of explain the next process. We're just basically going to copy and paste that flake that was there before and see if we can get it to init, like to activate. It should just be able to activate the whole system. I don't really know what's going on here, but it doesn't seem great. I think it's going to start automatically. It feels like it took over. I don't have really control of the REPL anymore. Or the terminal. Oh, there it goes. I pressed all those buttons. Okay. Okay, it did. I didn't have to type all that. That's good. This isn't smooth. This is not going smoothly, but it is going places. And it's not going quickly. It's been about 1 hour 40. I wanted to wrap it up at 2. 2 hours, that is. Far from 2 p.m. Way closer to 2 a.m. So this is going to start eventually. And then when it does, I wish I would have not restarted, but when it does, whenever it does start, going to be interesting to see how this works, because I think we can just copy the result file. Straight up, copy that result file. To the root, see what happens before we do anything. Doesn't seem possible, but maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I'm so nervous about this. I came in with like no notes, only like general ideas, and I knew I had some things, and then there was this big part here that I'm just like, is it gonna work right? And is Plasma even going to boot up? Come on, you gave me a mouse like to prove to me that something was gonna work. It's not great. It's not good to see this. Things are not going smoothly right now, but it's okay. Because I do believe there's a kernel of hope still. Because at very least we have the config. And I wonder how much that will give us back. pretty much would give us the exact same system without any of the generations. I hope all this actually works this time. It shouldn't have hanged up like that so long. It started right up last time. And I don't know if I should try and type, because last time I tried to type it just froze up anyway. So maybe I should just wait for it? Last time I had to type it in. Like the first time I installed. We'll see if this works. If not, because it does seem to be kind of flickering in a way that would, yeah. When you work on this stuff long enough, you kind of see the signs of it doing automatic stuff behind it. Hoping it works this time. Oh. It was up and running, and then I just rebooted it like I had it all together. Without doing the one crucial step. Which was like seeing if it was all together.
You're gonna want to get this on camera.
No. I'll just let it sit this time. I don't even know. Or I'll just mute it. Oh, hey, look. It did do this last time, didn't it? It even went through this part. And then we never got anything from it. Wait for it, I guess. I don't know what else to do. It doesn't seem like it's actually working. It's unfortunate. You can only wait for so long. I can probably just boot back into... Yeah, now as a failsafe if this doesn't work this time, right? I only needed it for Gparted anyway. But since this is hanging up anyway, let's go ahead and shut down. I'm gonna do that as a powered off. Virtualbox. Okay, so take out that disk. This is getting messy, and put in this original disk, right? Put that back in. Then start her back up. Back in the workspace view. Alright, and then let's go to our, I think it would be default would give us this configuration too, but I'm just going to select it anyway. I don't know that I've declared a default or not, so I'm going to make sure, I'm going to be explicit about declaring that as my profile I want to work from. Oh, I forgot we got cinnamon now. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I can absolutely deal with that. We played on KDE for a while, now we'll play on cinnamon for a while. That's the fun thing about Linux, you're not restricted to any one environment. Eventually we're going to get into Xmonad. Wait. Totally why I'm getting into Haskell. I love that sound. Alright. Radio drivers. How will this do? I won't worry about that too much, but I did want to click it. Hey, classic green looking stuff. In mount MNT, we got the share folder.
Yeah, takes more
which has all of our stuff that's saved. So we're gonna actually copy this.
If I use something like this closer up, yeah. What if I use this? What if you get
The track here has some talking in it as well.
Okay, that'd be cool.
I know. We're gonna go to the terminal here. See where that's mounted. It probably isn't mounted. Make it director. I could probably call sudo make mount, and let's call it NixOS. That's gonna get confusing. New Nix. New NixOS. Let's do that. Mount new NixOS. And then we'll mount that there, so actually let's do dev disk. Oh no, that's not gonna work because they're both labeled. Oh no, I did wrong by labeling it back. I could probably change the label real quick, but I'm not gonna do that. So we have SDA2, new Nix. Oh, SDA2, new NixOS. Oh, it's a swap. Oof. I didn't realize that that's what I was going to be working on. Gigabytes is actually the swap device. We can't do what I was hoping to do on it. We can't actually import a new SDA. Yeah, we can't we can't get like an SDB. Not SDB. Oof. Big mistake on my part. So let's go back over to Virtualbox, see what we can do about that. Big oof. So close that. Let's see if there's something we can do about that. Storage. Add. No. Not attached. What did I have? Why is it? Does it only allow me to isolate? That's the isolate. Just want a disk image here. I can't attach another VDI. Okay. That's all I need to do, I guess. Wait, what's this? How come there's multiple devices? Device 1, secondary device. There might be a way to do it, but I just don't know what I'm doing enough, probably. But we are going to go back to this one. And we're going to have to put the lag meter back in there. So let's get into the minimal. I could have done that from the minimal. So let's get this. Yeah, let's put minimal in there. Kinda would have been nice to do that with the graphical environment, but I think I can do this minimal. Just hope that it works. A lot of things are failing right now. Hopefully they don't fail super bad. So again, the basic concept here is just copy the Flake folder into the mount folder. That's the root of this drive, because we really haven't. It's just the lost and found folder should be here right now. We have automatic login. We're not in any root. Okay, so it does give us something here. We need to. I don't think it mounted that by default, did it? So why not? It should have full access. Oh, don't think you can sudo. Another share folder. Very interesting. So, yeah, because it can't mount. Let's look. I don't know how you would import that, because it's not going to work. Well, when in doubt, I don't think mount is anything there. So. Did that work? Okay. What's up, bro? How's it going? Pretty good. Just been working and jamming. Is that the right command? It's not the same without you. It doesn't even feel right because I've been typing all those other things to it. I think it needs to be run as sudo. This isn't how I wanted to do it, unfortunately. It's like how it might have to be done for now. Trying to figure out a better way to do this, like on the fly, and it's just maybe not gonna work because I can't mount to the live disk. I'd almost have to install like this. You would really need to have both, like the SDA and the SDB drive. That's what it comes down to here. And that's what it comes down to. But that's what I thought I had there. Realized I was wrong. It was the swap I was looking at. But because it was 8 gigabytes and that's what I thought I was using, it is what it is. So we're going to try to get back to the system we had. This activation script, hopefully. We'll just try a couple of things here. Some quick things. Let's see permission to know, yeah. Let's fix this up real quick, because it's not even going to do it. not worried about so much of this. Do you want the time to be right, probably. We will need the X server. No, let's not even give it a. Let's not even give it that. Not even give it the X server, honestly. Oops. Okay, so pretty much nothing. We do need a host name. Okay, new NixOS. Sudo on it this time, so it does actually work. It should write to this system, hopefully. Not exactly how I wanted to do. This didn't seem like I could mount the shared folder from VirtualBox. I don't have this the file hosted anywhere that I could just pull down, like curl it down or anything like that. Could have been maybe a better way to do it, like paste bin it real quick. I don't know if that would work either, you know. Oh, I still have to install something. I just don't even know what I'm doing sometimes, so I would rather just go with it. What's this? Okay. Please enable a bootloader. Did I not do that? Yeah, it's enabled. It's like freaking out that I didn't. It makes me worried. So it shouldn't be worried about a bootloader, should it? Oh, I told it to use a bootloader. Bootloader grab device equals this. Okay. Let's see what it says exactly this time, and hopefully it doesn't complain. That's kind of strange. Warning. Do not know how to make this configuration bootable. That's real strange, huh? Real strange. It shouldn't need a 1. That would probably break it, right? Putting a boot device as a partition, that would break it. Well, what's missing? Let's pull up my my other one. Not even open anymore because of the crash earlier. Big crash. There's VS Code. Whoa. Doesn't work anymore. Here goes. Okay. So, what went wrong? Oh, we had. Well, I can kind of compare these and just see. Surely that should work. Don't know how to make up. Oh, ha! Oh no! I didn't provide it the bootable flag and gparted. Oh no. That'll do it. So let's figure out how to just add that, because it's an after the fact kind of thing anyway. So let's go back to this. Alright, just a quick Google search here. Fdisk toggle bootable flag. Okay. Let's do that real quick. So fdisk L. This should be what we expect. Always sudo on it. Okay. A. Just run that just for sanity's sake. Fdisk on there and just literally probably just toggle A. A. Whoa. 1. Okay. Wait. Let me try that again. 1. Right. Let's see if that worked now. But now let's run the whole thing again. Now I should figure out that that's bootable. Hopefully. Whew. Goodness sakes. That's a big step to miss. Doesn't know how to make it bootable. That's really strange to me. So we're gonna reboot. Feels like I'm making some kind of mistakes. Not going as accordingly. Setting again. And yeah, just it doesn't know what to do. Really too bad. That's really strange that it just totally didn't work like that. That's the strangest thing. Can't figure out how to make it bootable, huh? A lot of things are breaking at this point. Not reproducible. Been the opposite of reproducible. So NixOS, go right back into this, into the actual install that we know works, because this is really getting to be a long set of videos here. Let's go back into this configuration and see what happens when we run activate this system. What happens when we run activate on this system here? That's really what I want to know at the end of the day. That's what I'm like worried to do is hit activate. So we're gonna regen the Flake. We're gonna delete the result folder and I'm gonna regen that Flake. So at least there's something happening here. And then we're gonna run that Flake based on this newest configuration. I love hearing that. Like a nice little chime. Okay, let's go into here. And into the temp folder. Go demo. Oh yeah, I tried to make a Go demo. Flakes. What is this? Oh, but there's like a shell.nix. Flake.nix. Yeah, there's some stuff in there that hopefully down the line I can come back to. Following some tutorials that were really cool. But this is kind of not gone according to the plan, so I'm going to go into documents here, and I'm going to get into the terminal here. Remove result, and do. It was like, well, I want to get it right, so it's Nix Flake, Nix rebuild, Nix-rebuild --flake, and then we talked about earlier .crunch for this template, this machine's host name, and then build. So we're going to do that. Going to build this current system configuration. Could take a second, I think. We'll see. I might have to like rebuild all the packages. I'm not sure how this will work. Yeah, we'll let it do its thing here. Yeah. Okay, so the moment of truth. Let's go into the result folder and just hit activate. Let's see what happens. Oh, we need to. You know what? Let's get into an actual PTL here. So it actually looks good. Let's go as root. Do we know the root password? I don't know. I have like just I don't think there is a root password. Oh, there is a root password. Okay. I guess it's a little bit more secure, but it's definitely not secure by any means, so let's go to where was that? And then it's not where we put it, is it? It's this is the one we were working on. Alright, let's activate it. See what happens. Okay, what does that mean? Set up Etsy. It didn't set up anything. It didn't do much, did it? Listen, it. Really not sure what I'm doing. Doesn't seem like this is the intended use for this. It's because it's probably intended for, you know, the the blank canvas that was that other folder. Really where Git should have came into play. Unfortunately I didn't set that up, and I didn't want to set that up, but I might have to.
You're gonna want to get this on camera.
So maybe we'll just come back to it. So I can at least move on and talk about Haskell and stuff like that real quick. Since this is not going to work out, it looks like. See if we can get back to the other. Is it 7? Oops, I broke it. Oh, I think I broke it. Break it? Broken? Yes. No. Good. Okay. So, in the command shell, I guess is what it's called, or in NixOS, you can literally just open up any dev environment in the terminal at your command. That's what I'm going to try and do real quick. I don't think I saved it. Unfortunate. Let's see if I can do this real quick. NixOS Haskell. And Haskell. There was a way to run it in a shell. I think that's what I was trying. Yeah, shell p dhc, and then you can run an HS script. Okay, that's what we're trying to do here. Yeah, I think let's try that. What's on this page here? So Nix shell GHC. I should just pull down the GHC package for us real quick. So Haskell is not necessary for this operating system, but functional programming is like really cool. And it's the way this operating system works. So I dived really deep into Haskell. So I'm kind of playing with like the beginnings of it, kind of seeing how it can work. I tried to learn it a long time ago, and it didn't make sense. So I went on and did other things, TypeScript, and even stupider things. But I came back around, and here we are once again. Let's see if this it will at least work. One thing will work tonight. So Haskell is a declarative language rather than no space left under it. Awesome. That's great too. So let's what was it called? Something Nix env collect
What if you guys
garbage.
go closer to the camera and you just sing
Something like that.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool.
What is it? NixOS collect garbage. Is it just Nix storage you see? Oh. Well, since it always like backs up stuff, crash too. Okay, now we'll try to run this. Now that we've run up 2 gigabytes, free storage. I don't have a great case for Haskell, but it is the way that those configuration files are written, and those .nix files are written in a language that is similar to. It is basically an expression of functional programming, and then the reason that it works is due to the things that you'll learn through Haskell or other functional programming languages like Scala or Elm, Pick. But Haskell's pretty good. It seems to have some pitfalls whenever you're super advanced, but that's okay because I'm not super advanced, so it's gonna be just fine. Now I should just be able to oops, did that mess everything? No. Did that open a thing? Hello world. Looks like the convention is capitals on all the things. Low disk space again now. So we have our whatever it's called, air bar, whatever they call it, I can't remember right now. Airline. And then if we so this is how you comment. Oh, oops. Cool. So there's like some syntax stuff going on here. IO main equals put string length. I think that's what that means. strln. Hello. Put an exclamation point on ours because we're explaining it. And now if we just run that, run Haskell. Hello. Forget that. Cool. So that's without having to install GHC, right? So we can now create like a shell.nix file and start building like a specific dev environment in a shell file, a shell.nix file for our Haskell environment, and then like segment off our computers with like different project folders that are self-contained rather than can dirty up all the other systems. Say like you're you need certain tools for one thing, but maybe it's like a certain version of one tool and a certain version of another tool. Maybe you're working on Java or something, and you always need different versions of that kind of stuff. Or especially JavaScript, the JavaScript world is got different versions of stuff. It keeps things separate without having to container them. I guess maybe there's way more than what I know about under the hood kind of stuff. This seems like you can go pretty deep if you wanted to get even further. I'm gonna run through this stuff. This is stuff I'm gonna run through on my own, and really figure out what's up. So like if you look at these, it's kind of exactly what you see in the configuration files. Let's exit this. So it really looks pretty much the same kind of syntax. Nix has its own syntax that's it's based on this syntax, so it's like derived from this syntax. But you'll see a very, like, you could pretty much use those let in loops like that. I don't know what they are. I don't want to call them loops, but they're let in key terms that declare package names, and then throughout it makes your in statement more generic and replace key terms with package names and stuff. So it's really interested in this stuff. So it's not necessary, but it's once I got into NixOS, it's really a rabbit hole that you fall into. It's like, so what are people using NixOS for? Oh, it's to like write compilers in Haskell. Turns out that's like the big use for it, right? To write GHC, to like rebuild GHC every time, or to go in there and like write your own web server in Haskell in like 10 minutes, right? That's a thing people do. I don't know much about Haskell, but I guess it's a pretty good language, because it's like on par with it's as structurally sound and as capable as C++. Is how I see it. So, and it gets really advanced, but it's I have some resources like Learning Haskell from First Principles is a book you should read if you're interested in Haskell, and then there's also like tutorials online. Probably listen to some people talk at Strange Loop conferences or something like that, which is in my neck of the woods, St. Louis. Strange Loop, shout out. Have not gone yet, but I've watched a lot of videos. And then, yeah, you can watch all kinds of videos on YouTube. Read books. That's the only way you're gonna learn this stuff. And then whenever it comes to whenever it actually comes down to understanding what's happening behind the scenes and all this nonsense here, right? It makes a lot more sense whenever you can then look into the code. And I don't know what Nix is written in, but I'm guessing it's something functional. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that it's that. If it's not Haskell, then it's something based on it. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to transition this series into like playing with Haskell somewhat, and then also playing with Nix and seeing where those two things can come together to have a fuller understanding of like NixOps deployments and just parsing big structures, because like if I'm gonna build out multi-user setup, I'm gonna need to be able to parse that, and to do so is going to require a few more nested structures than what this has so far. I'm going to need to learn how to deal with that, but it's not that scary. You don't have to get all crazy about it, but I kind of am, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it. This has run very long. I haven't dropped any frames this video, but last video I was dropping quite a few frames. Yes, so some podcasts I've been. I'm just gonna pull these up real quick. I'm just gonna shout out some podcasts, because like there's a lot of podcasts to listen to in this world, and very few of them really get to the point. I can't exactly. It's called Haskell Interlude. It's got interviews with everybody within the Haskell Foundation, including people who work on GHC, including people who have actually been around since the beginning of functional programming, who invented like the Haskell group, right? Simon, oh goodness, I can't remember his name because it's three names. Simon Peyton, is it right? Simon Peyton Jones, is that right? Can't be Jones. Surely it's not Jones. Yeah, Simon Peyton Jones. So that interview was like really cool. He talked about the history of like him and all of his partners at the time, working on all their different languages whenever ML was around, and like whenever everything was based on like Algol, and Fortran was like the big thing. And if you're into programming languages, it's super cool. Graham Hutton, is that another guy? Yeah, Graham Hutton from Computer File channel, and I guess he was one of the original guys. I never knew that. I've only just known him from Computer File, but he explains monads. Have you ever heard that term? What is a monad? It is definitely not a burrito, is what I've learned. So you need to know more about what it actually is. Whenever I say something so silly as that, go ahead and look up what it actually is. Go check out what Graham calls it, not a burrito. And then go read Haskell from First Principles. And I'll see you next time. And check this out. It's a pretty cool system. It's just a really weird system too. Until next time, peace out.